I didn't plan to stop there. It wasn't on my route. It wasn't on my GPS. And when I tried to search for it later, it didn't exist. But I know I stayed there. Welcome to Mystery Inn, where every stay leaves something behind. I was driving late that night, following the directions that had been working perfectly for hours. No traffic, no noise, just an empty road stretching further than my headlights could reach. Then my signal dropped. At first, I didn't think much of it. That happens sometimes. But then the GPS froze. The map stopped moving, even though I kept driving. I slowed down, checked the screen. My location wasn't updating anymore. Then, after a few seconds, the map zoomed out on its own. The road I was on disappeared. I should have turned around, but right ahead of me, I saw something. A sign, old, faded, barely lit by a flickering bulb. Above it, Motel. No name, no logo, just that one word. The parking lot was empty, not just quiet, empty in a way that felt wrong. Like nothing had been there for a long time. I turned off my engine and just sat there. Something about the place made it feel disconnected, like it wasn't part of the road I'd been driving on. The office door was unlocked. Inside, there was no one at the desk, just a small bell sitting near the edge. I rang it once, twice, nothing. Then a voice came from somewhere behind me. You're not supposed to find this place. I turned around. There was a man standing near the door. I hadn't heard it open. I hadn't heard footsteps either. He was just there. He didn't look surprised to see me, just disappointed, which was kind of weird to me. Do you have a room? I asked. He stared at me for a moment, then nodded slowly. Just for the night, he said. That's all everyone ever stays. The room was colder than it should have been. Not air conditioner cold. I'm talking about empty kind of cold. I I tried my phone again. No signal. Not even no service. Just nothing. I opened my maps again. The screen loaded, but this time there was no map. Just a blank gray grid. and one small blinking dot. Me. And something changed. The dot moved, but I didn't. It shifted slightly to the side, like I was standing somewhere else. I went to the window and pulled the curtain back. OMG, the parking lot was gone. Not empty. Gone. Just darkness stretching out where it should have been. That's when I heard the voice again. Right behind me. You stayed too long. I turned around and the room wasn't the same anymore. The walls looked further away. The light dimmer, like the space itself had shifted. I didn't think. I just ran out the door, down the hallway, back into the office. The front door was open now, wide open. I quickly ran outside and suddenly I was back on the road, in my car. Engine off, he's still inside. The motel, well, it was gone. I checked my phone. The map was back. The road was there. Everything looked normal, except one thing. For a split second, I saw a second dot on the screen, right where the motel should have been. And it was moving.